Hello, everyone. Welcome to AJ Plays Sims. I decided that I would just record a little bit because I've had a lot of chaos happening, and it's just a little bit funny. And I think that's a good way to spend the time sometimes, just enjoying chaos. So, I have recently my main sim, Gwyn here. She has just lost her husband, the true love of her life. Oh, poor Gwyn. And now her brother is fighting his fears in a graveyard, and she's hanging out in Ravenwood because visiting 20 places was on her list, and she just finished that. And so she just got the very new bucket list of I'm looking for a wild encounter with a celebrity. So, as you can see over here, I want to climb a mountain. I don't know if we're going to get this one done. I am on long-term play, like long lifestyle, but I don't know. This one, everyone in my family that's old enough to have apparently wants to be a master archer, except for, oh no. Well, we tried to pet it the last time. We're going to try to pet it again. So Bobby has the vampiric adventure want as well, or bucket list as well, but I think she's the only one that doesn't have the master archer, whereas Gwyn, Edmund, and Delilah all do. So let me introduce you briefly to the family. Yes, Gwyn, we're very pleased to do so. Finger guns it. Oh no. The creature is not amused. If anything, they seem to be more angry. The hissing increases in volume, echoing through the halls. Edmund covers his ears as the grating noise becomes louder. Starting to shake, Edmund does the only thing he can think of in a moment like this. Point behind the creature and run the other way! Ah! So, this is Gwyn, our lovely founder, and her brother, who she was raising from a teen, and then her daughter, who we raised from toddler into child. And then this is Tyson. Tyson is the son of Edmund and his wife, Bobby. I've taken that makeup off like 3 times. She just wants to keep it. I don't know. And then Darren is Gwyn's child with her... Oh no. As Edmund ventures through the crypt halls, a brick just barely sticking out of the wall catches his eye. Edmund gives it a little wiggle and realizes that it's loose. We're gonna remove the brick and stick our hand inside. Like I said, today is a day of chaos. Where did the cemetery go? I wanted to introduce you to her dead husband. No, that's the chalet. No, not the chalet. Whatever, the manor. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, so. Excellent. Surfacing forgotten treasures hidden inside causes heart to race with excitement. But what else? His fingertips suddenly come into contact with something hard. Edmund yelps, startled. Another poke and disappointment accompanied by the sigh of relief washes over him. It's another brick. Guess these crypt walls are made thick. Continue exploring. So, over here, where this lovely cemetery caretaker fairy is taking care of it, is her dead husband, poor Raheel. We shall go mourn him and tend his gravesite. And we've already had a funeral, actually. It was very nice. Almost everyone did what they were supposed to do. And we shall light a candle. We aren't going to bring him back into the household simply because, you know, he was great. And she loved him dearly, but it's okay. We have enough. We have enough chaos happening. Though 4 adults to 4 children was quite helpful. However, I will say Delilah is not only an A+ student, like, I mean, just excellent grades and everything here, has barely taken any vacation except to grieve her stepfather. And she does an excellent job of caring for her niece. Oh, right, yes, I forgot to explain the last person in this household. But Delilah takes care of her niece and nephew quite well when Gwyn and Edmund are away at work, and when Bobby is doing what Bobby does, which is, weirdly enough, often just running on the treadmill like a lot that I need for Gwyn for her astronaut career. Bobby, honestly, I wanted her to die, but yeah. Raheel died fishing. It was cold. It wasn't cold when he started fishing. It was cold when he stopped fishing. So, anyway, we shall, the mystery boxes. A dim light emanates at the end of a dark hallway. Loud thumping and frantic muttering can be heard. Edmund musters the courage to walk into the torchlit opening, only to encounter a hooded figure with boxes and bags of goodies lining the room. The hooded figure looks at Edmund with a crooked smile, and they gesture at 3 ornate boxes sitting on a table nearby. Care to choose one? Be warned, you must take whatever it provides. Let's see. We'll go ahead and we'll go with the box of life. Yes, I think that's good for Edmund. He is an apothecary. He's a naturopath. Life is definitely his element here. So, you're still playing? Well, okay. I guess. You can stop now, honestly. You're good. A beautifully adorned silver box with a ruby heart on it calls to Edmund. Edmund gently opens the box as a beam of light comes forth and fills the room. Good job, Edmund. I don't know what you got. We'll see when you get out of here, but good job. And yeah, you're not going to work today, because we're even here anyway, because Edmund wants to fly with the crows of Ravenwood, so we have to spend a whole day here. And she needed the last one for the 20 places, explore 20 places outside of the home. But we killed 2 birds, 1 stone there. Fortunately, not crows. This is our last little beautiful member of the family. Elsa. That was the random nice name that first popped up. And yes, Edmund did get kidnapped. Poor Edmund. Edmund is... Oh, poor Edmund. He just wanders into the telescope that his sister needs for her... wow, my brain just blanked there. Astronaut. Yes, astronaut thing. And because he likes to woohoo in there with Bobby, and unfortunately for him, he's... I don't know, he goes in there a lot of the other time, and I think he's actually pregnant again, but he was pregnant with Elsa. So that was wonderful. We've had a lot of joy, lots of bundles of joy. So, Edmund, this is where we started out, my friend. We're back here again. I think it might be time for you to come out of there. So, just so you can see everyone, there's Bobby, there's Gwyn, there's Edmund, there is Delilah, there is Tyson, there is Darren, and there is Elsa. We're having a grand old time here, can't you tell? Okay, now we're gonna leave. Come on, it's time for you to get out of there. You're late for work. I know you're late for work. We've already talked about this. Okay, is he here, perhaps? No, wow, there's a lot of people, like... Oh my gosh, he is here! Aww, do you want to see how cute our son is? Why are you talking with her? Oh, you're mourning him. My bad. Sorry, Seth. I should not have assumed your gender like that. What an outfit, though. Okay, yeah, limp out of the crypts. I don't actually want you to die. I wonder if... Okay, so we're mourning him. Yes, we're gonna chat. Yes, we'll leave the sugar skull offering and all that. Yeah, so Raheel and my other Sims... my Sim Fairy, my fairy Sim that I play. This is her son, Theo. And Theo and Raheel were friends for a while there. You literally went back into your coffin? Why? I mean, I guess, but why? We were hanging out. It was good to see you again. I didn't even get to actually chat with you. It's fine. Oh, that was uncomfortable. Please, Mara, Summer Dream, please don't do that again. There you are. Listen. That's not Raheel, that's Rua. I saw them earlier as a Bonehilda impersonator. I don't know. Okay, well. Oh, goodness sakes. When I talk about chaos, I really mean it. Where did he go? He's just back in his urn now? Okay. That's fine. You're another cemetery keeper? How many are there? It doesn't matter. It's fine. Whoa, she made herself sad again. Oh well, it's fine. She loved him dearly and she misses him. It makes sense. There's a ghost swinging over here. Is that Mara, Rua? Yes, that is that Rua person there. You will rue the day that you continued to mess with me? Anyway. It was a lovely little ceremony. We had some food. I put out this little... I like this little banquet table for funerals. It's very... It could also work for, you know, like high school dances, but also not terrible for funerals. Because when the food's on it, you can't see the stars, and it just kind of looks funeral-y. Anyway, I think next time we come back here, I might need to bring, like, a little, like, trinket. Maybe I can, like... No, that'd be silly. Maybe a rose. Yeah, we'll put a rose. And, yeah, I think the rose is good. Alright, we miss you, Raheel. See you later. Well, actually, we still have to spend another 12 hours here. Edmund, please. Please. Why did you have this want? It's such a... I don't know. It's not like a useless bad one. It's inconvenient. That's what it is. It's inconvenient. A whole 24 hours? I mean, I accidentally make my Sims spend 24 hours alone, so I suppose it's not really all that long, but when you go to a different neighborhood, you suddenly realize, oh, this actually is kind of long. Oh, they can go bow fishing together. Oh, this is excellent. This is actually very good, because they both want to do archery stuff, like I said, which I think is very funny. So, okay, yes, I'd like to be a master archer, and I'd like to be a master archer. And if we were to go over to Delilah's, you'll see... Oh, no. Sorry, she wants to master archery. Like, I'm not complaining. I just think it's funny because that happened because I think it's because I'm living in Gibby Point with them. However, I did not yet have archery as a thing. I think maybe they visited the retreat briefly, but I didn't have an archery set on the house yet, which not really a house. I guess we'll show you. I'll show you. If we can get to tomorrow, I'll show you. Because, my goodness, you dislike fishing. Well, I've got news for you, buddy boy. That's what you're gonna be doing. You're very uncomfortable. See, I have to wonder. Oh, it's from catching a fish this time, at least. Last time, it had the little, like, pregnancy, like, what is it called? The thingy that they put in their mouth. The binkies. Yes, my first one loved binkies. My second one could not give a crap about them. I mean, until she became older, which was very funny to me. She never used binkies until, like, she discovered one? I don't know, I don't remember exactly how she got a hold of one, but, like, she was, like, 2.5, almost 3. This is my real, actual child. She was like 2.5, almost 3. She like spit out every single binky from the day she came home from the hospital up until this point. And then she found this one and it was like the most bulbous, like what it looked like a fake baby binky. Like it really did. But something about it, I think it's because she could chew on it really well, and she just fell in love with that. And then it became a whole like battle of, you know, what to do. But we had plenty of chewing things for her. You know, I mean, it wasn't, I think the problem was mostly because we were still trying to transition her. Anyway, it was a whole mess, but that cartoon Binky was the only one she wanted, so We had to have a fight about that one. It was very funny, though. There are no binkies in this game. I just realized that they don't have any pacifier binky thingies in Sims 4. Well, that's kind of lame. That would have been a neat little addition in one of the packs, especially the one where we just got with parenthood and all of that, and life stories, where you can put the babies in the infant carrier. Yeah, we could have gotten binkies with that. I think that'd be cute. See if a child likes the pacifier or not, because that, like, really is a big thing. My son, he, like I said, he loved binkies. We had so many of those things, and he gave them up fairly easily. Like, I can't complain. It's not like he held on to them horribly long. But, fortunately, his teeth never had a problem with them. His teeth started growing in at 4 months old, however, which was a wild moment, which I think is very intricately, very uniquely shown here in The Sims 4 because of when the milestones for, like, first tooth and stuff like that happen. And I think it's cute in The Sims 4. I don't think it's done perfectly, of course, but it does mirror. There are some times that you can literally have kids that have the teeth almost when they're born right away. Mine certainly had them early, my first one. Alright, I think we're gonna speed up all of this part because my goodness, I've been yapping and they're yapping and nothing is happening and we still have to be here for another 6 hours, 7 hours. I don't remember, did we get, I think I got here at like 8. Whoops, probably should have checked that, but let's see, I don't even know what's even in here. Edmund is learning the hard way that denying grief is not sustainable. You went to grief counseling! You're the one who went to grief counseling. Gwen didn't even go to grief counseling. I don't have anything to say to you, Edmund. Every single thing that you try to do, or every single thing that I try to do for you, you just want to go party. Like, that's all you want to do, is you just want to go party. I don't know what to say to you, man. How about you practice singing right here? You don't have the option to party, so. Oh, and now you're tired. Well, you can just take a nap right here on the ground. Summon a privacy bush, and then, yeah, summon the privy bush, and then go over here. Maybe? No. That's a household. Let me zoom out a bit. Go over here, and... Really? I thought you had way better natural living skill. I know Edmund does. Edmund has excellent natural living skill. So you can sleep here. Well then, Gwen, I don't know what to do. I think we're gonna have to find you a bench, honey. Oh, there's maybe a couch in here. I can't remember. Is there a couch? There's not a couch. Did you fall asleep on a coffin or in a coffin? That's hilarious. You go, girl. You know what? You have that vampiric adventure. I guess you deserve it at this point. You're not afraid to sleep in a coffin. Honestly, yeah, that's fine. Alright, Edmund, we're here for you. We should almost be done here. Like, I think we're coming up on it. Now I can't remember what time we got here. Go ahead and go sleep on the ground. Yeah, just sleep on the ground for a minute. Okay. You gotta pee too. Well, oh my. You certainly slept on the ground there, didn't you? You look like a cat. They put, like, the cat animations for sleeping on the ground. That's very funny. His little paws are twitching. No. You all tricked me with this once. Look, okay, so I was... Oh, I was almost at level, like, no, I was promoted to level 7. I was almost level 8 of the apothecary elixir branch of the thing, because that's what he wants to do. He needs to get to level 10 of the nature path career. So he was level 7 going on level 8, and I already had, like, high excellent work performance, and I was sure I was going to get promoted the next day. And then I got a call. I didn't read it well enough, and I I don't know. He just got a job for like zero point 0.5 seconds as a chef. Because he has level 10, I think it's level 10 cooking. He's got level 10 apothecary, level 10 cooking, yes. Level 5 dancing because he's a dance machine apparently. I told you to summon yourself a privacy bush. You cannot blame me when you're not doing that right away. Anyway, thank you. So, moving on after that whole hullabaloo, he needs... Oh, right. He wants to get level 3. No, he doesn't care about it, but he does it autonomously. Like, he doesn't have any wants. He doesn't have any wants or anything to make him want to be a gourmet chef, but he keeps doing that autonomously. So, fine. He's our cook for everything. So he gets calls about wanting to be a cook, or he gets calls with job offers to be a cook. Too much. Anyway, let's see. It has been 24 almost hours, I think. Are we there? Yes, we got it. We did it. We are done. We're at over 5,000 here. That is phenomenal, and Soul's journey is making headway. Well, this is so good. Of course you want to have an unforgettable dance party. Oh, and you want to host it at the Bluffs Ruins or Chalet in Windenburg. It's because you're a dance machine. Or no, you're a party animal. That's what you are. Well, look on the bright side. Because we're going to prepare for the next task, which is going to be to do party tricks. Because in the next episode, we'll host that party for Edmund. Because it has been a whole 24 hours here in Ravenwood. Thanks so much for joining us. And, yep. I hope you come again for the next one. Hopefully he'll do more Rubik's Cube tricks. Bye for now.